Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Let's get a destiny card. Oh, we've got two that came out. Oh, we've got simplicity and creativity. So the creativity could very well be coming in with Venus, because Venus is all about beauty and the arts. So in some way this may be important for you. But it can also be being creative. We're all born creative, so this can be some aspect where you need to be creative. It could be something to do with a friendship, or to do with finance, or a relationship issue, or the way you speak, you know, something to do with creativity coming in there. And then simplicity, we'll see, you could very well be making things more simple in your life, whether it's relationship based or monetarily based. You know, whatever is important for you. It's just about, you know, getting rid of drama, or getting rid of things that are just not working for you in some form. You know, you've just got to work with that energy. Okay, so let's start here. So we've got 11th house. So 11th house is about friendships. So this could be friendship related for you, but it could also be to do with the future. So the 11th house deals with that. So this is your futuristic visions and what you have in your mind for yourself for the future, but you could also be getting glimpses of the future with this house. It's also about your contacts from friends, yes, but also contacts as in networking and so on. Any kind of group consciousness as well. So this could be related to joining an association or a society, or being in a club. It could even be a book club or whatever. It could be just in an endeavor that you're involved with, where you are involved with others. It also is to do with your ideals, you know, for yourself, but also for others, or for where you're trying to head. Your wishes and hobbies and dreams all come in. Your hobbies and interests, your personal dreams all come in with the 11th house. And it could also be global or group consciousness, but as in like social reform and causes, any kind of cause or anything that is important to you, or something that is perhaps an interest or a hobby of yours, where you are involved with others in some mutual endeavor. Now it's saying part of fortune here. It's saying that something is rising up, something has been triggered, and it's going to be rising up. So this could be to do with your own particular interests. You know, this is like a talent or an ability or a skill that you have, but you know, something that is inherent in you. Part of fortune is often a part of your chart which is overlooked for some reason. In other words, it's not really harnessed. It's something that you've come in with, it's inherent in you, but it gets triggered and then it starts to rise up, and then you can use it in whatever way is appropriate for you. You can monetize it, or you can study it further, or you can hone it. It's normally like a talent or a skill, something that you can do, and it gets triggered. It could also be your humanitarian aspect with regards to you know, things that are associated with groups or social reform, or any kind of activity which is related to global consciousness. It can also be trends and like fashions, or the way society is moving. All of these things do come up and are part of the humanitarian aspect, which Aquarius is, and the 11th house is the house normally of Aquarius. So I feel this is aspected for you in some way. So it's normally that rising up, but it can also be to do with you know, rewards from effort, effort that you've put in, and there's like rewards coming, or you are in the spotlight in some way, or you are being noticed. It's a lovely energy. It's a very fortuitous energy, and it's like you know, lady luck or good fortune is following you wherever you go with this energy. So it's a very fortunate energy coming in, and it can bring a lot of rewards, or it can put you in the spotlight, but it's normally associated with something that you already are doing or you are working on. And it could be, as I said, something to do with a hobby or an interest of yours that is now rising up. Now it's saying that to do with whatever it is. Now this, as I said, could even be channeled into your friendships. Perhaps you are, you know, you've been sort of working on certain friendships, or you've had to help somebody in some way, and now you're being acknowledged for that. It could be that as well. Ishel, medicine woman, it says you are a channel for divine healing power. So this healing power can be channeled in many different ways. It could be the way you are interacting with your friends or helping your friends, or it could be the way you are conducting yourself in a group endeavor that you are involved in. Whatever it may be, whether it's humanitarian, environmental, or to do with just helping your local community, whatever it is. It could also be to do with just the expression of your own interests, your visions of the future, and it's a very, as I said, futuristic kind of a glimpse. But it's how you use your skills and your talents and your abilities, whatever it may be. You may have an affinity with numbers. You could be artistic. You could be very good with words, or have some other some sort of inherent ability. And it's saying that you can use that channel to bring down this healing power. And this is something that you've just got to connect to your spirit self, your higher self, in order to do that. Your direct connection to source. It's like a lightning rod. So this energy comes down. It can also be, so you can be disseminating that through whatever you are doing. It can also be that you may be receiving healing at this time to do with this house. So this is like a reward, or like a something that is coming to you now, which is important for you and which you deserve, So it's like healing coming down, or you are a channel for healing abilities, or it could be that you are able to do something and now you realize that you actually have this as a skill, and then now you can study it further and create another profession from it, or whatever the situation is. But healing is coming in. And we have got here the 8th house, endings and beginnings. So this is, it can be associated with lots of things. So it can indeed be an ending and a beginning. It could be relationship-based, or it could be work-based, or it could be a way of life, or just the end of a big cycle in your life, or some cycle in your life. So something falls away and something new comes in. Just take it as it resonates. It can also be the end of a chapter. You've got to the end of something and now you're starting something new. And it can also be finance related. This is big finance, normally tax, or accounting, banking, investments, insurances, things like that, assets. In some cases, it can be attached to a legacy. So either creating a legacy, or being on the receiving end of a legacy. It can also be inheritance based as well. So you may be receiving that, or you are involved in it in some way. Maybe you're administering it for somebody else in your family, whatever the situation is. It's normally a symbolic death that comes in with this. So a death and a new beginning, or a death or a resurrection. It's normally, it's got themes around sex, death and rebirth. So the death is normally symbolic. Sometimes it can be the passing away of someone. And the birth can be a physical birth, but it can also be the birthing of an idea, or a new condition, or a new situation, or a new cycle of life. In some cases, it can be regeneration and renewal. So this is the regeneration of health, or the regeneration of a financial aspect, or some other situation, or a partnership. It could be a romantic, like a love connection. This is normally a committed partnership, a committed relationship, or a partnership, whether it's business or whatever. So it can be the regeneration and renewal, or it can be to do with the aspects of how this relationship is hanging together, whether it's a business partnership or a personal relationship. How are the nuts and bolts going to, how's it all going to hang together? So it's your emotional and material resources within a union. How does that unfold? And it could also be the rising up of sexuality. It depends on your situation. It may be a little bit of all of those things, or just only one. Just take it as it resonates for you. I do feel it is partnership and union based, because you have got Libra eye balance. So it's saying that this is all about relationship issues normally. This is normally to do with an engagement or a marriage, something that's coming in. It's a committed partnership. This is not a love affair. We've gone past that now by the time we get to Libra. So, and that's why the 8th house may be very important. This may be the end of a cycle of your life where you have been single, or you have been in a different situation, and now you are coming together into a union or a partnership with somebody. So this is the balancing of your needs and their needs into a relationship. As I said, how is the union going to come together, or how is the partnership going to come together? The emotional and material resources, how is it all going to work? But it also can bring in the romance and that love energy if it's to do with a relationship, or it could just be you and another. It could even be another kind of relationship, a very close friendship. But these are normally close, personal, one-on-one relationships related here, and it's the balancing of that: your needs, their needs, you speaking up, they speaking up, and mutual support. But partnership is indicated. It could even be a business partnership that is coming together now because of the strong financial aspect here. And this may be important for you from a business point of view or a career point of view. Then we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So she's saying whatever request that you've sent up, or whatever you've been affirming or working on in your mind and in your heart, expect a miracle. Something is going to be delivered to you. It may not take the exact form that you envisioned. But it will be delivered to you in just the right way by the universe. So have faith that it is coming to you, and just rest assured that whatever the situation is here, that your prayers have been answered. We have got here third house. So this is all things to do with communication, written, verbal, and body language even. It also is about contracts and documents. So I feel this may be important here because of this eighth house to do with finance, partnerships, relationships, things like that. Even legacies and inheritances. There could be contracts and documents coming in to do with that. But it's saying all words are important, whether they're spoken or written. It's very, very important. It could also be that you're hearing news or you are giving news outward. You could be hearing, it could even be gossip related, just let that go. But it's some sort of news or information coming in or being given out. It can also be to do with specific family members. So this is aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, general relatives, and even neighbors may feature with this. It could also be a car journey or a local journey, a short journey. Maps are involved, so it's a bit of planning around that. Communication as in learning or understanding the exchange of ideas, and the exploration of that via the internet or electronics. All of that comes in with the third house. So I do feel that you're going to receive a message of love because you've got Libra eye balance here and you have got the eighth house, which can be about something coming together. It seems to be that you are going to be receiving a message of love. So this is coming directly to you via Venus, very powerful love energy. It's everything to do with love. However you look at it, whether it's a friend or a lover or some other way, but you're going to receive a message of love. It could be a proposal, or it could just be a message of love from somebody very close to you. But it's all that beautiful love energy coming in, love and romance, all those wonderful things. It can also be, in some cases, about a windfall. So this, as I say, Venus can bring that in. So a windfall of some sort, and some sort of money matter, or money matters are important with Venus. But it can also be about the love of beauty or the expression of beauty in some way. And you've got the third house, so this is an expression. So this could be a business expression of the beauty, whether it's the beauty industry, or it could be to do with something associated with that, but it could also be the arts or a creative endeavor. Something that is artistically inclined or creatively inclined can often come in under Venus as well. It's also about being charming or exhibiting charm, or you could just be radiating this love energy at this time, especially with Medicine Woman, Ishel, this healing energy. That could be part of it, this expression of love in some way to another or to more than one. But beautiful energy coming in for you now. So now we've got Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So it could be that you may be concerned about a few things, especially with the eighth house. Sometimes a few darker issues or troublesome things can start emerging from the woodwork, because this deals with things that are hidden or haven't been acknowledged or released yet, things that are under the surface. So maybe something is coming up. Or it could be a little bit you could be a little bit fearful, when this proposal or when this message comes in, this expression of love, you may be just a little bit concerned about things. However it resonates for you, but she's saying be strong. This is about having a very positive mindset, letting go of negativity, any victim consciousness, any poverty consciousness, if this is a money related issue. you know, abundance coming in, I don't know, but it's you are stronger than you think you are. So this is about personal strength, but there's courage coming in here as well. So with the strong Venus and Mars energy in Leo, I feel this is when it's going to come up, or something to do with that is going to come up over the next month and a half. So and it's saying that there's courage required here. Something is requiring you to be courageous. And this could be, as I said, having a victory mindset. That's what she's about, a victorious mindset, where you don't allow negativity to creep in. No victim consciousness, no poor me, no ego, no drama. You just have a strong outlook, a positive outlook. Speak positively with the Gemini, with the third house energy. So speak positive, think positive, and that is what you will manifest. Just be, you know, just be strong in your commitment and in your stand strong in that. You know, persevere, but don't allow naysayers and skeptics to dilute your energy. Just stay strong and be courageous, and she's standing with you as well. I do say that the Pluto transformation, Pluto is the ruler of the 8th house. So this is going to transform your energy. This Libra energy and the Venus rules Libra. Okay, so very strong partnership, relationship issues coming in here, or a connection or a union, or something around that. It could even be, as I said, a regeneration or a renewal, because the Pluto energy in 8th house can also be about that. So this could be regeneration and renewal after a period where you haven't had a partner in your life, and now you are regenerating and renewing your sexual energy and your partnership energy. Or it could be the regeneration and renewal within a current existing relationship, or completely new, somebody completely new. Just take it as it resonates. But this is transformation. So things may be coming up at this time which are a little bit scary, or that you hadn't seen or you didn't know about, but just stand strong. Don't allow the things to overwhelm you. You've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle, and you've got a lot of healing energy coming to you, which you that can then pass on, but it's also going to help you as well. So there's a lot of energy coming in, but I do feel it's about changing your attitude or your ways or your approach to certain things. It's a transformation, so it's a cycle shift. So you're going from one cycle to another, and that transition between the two can be a little bit like a washing machine, you know. So it's going from one way of life or one way of looking at things and moving into another. And this could be, as I said, relationship based, where you are literally, you know, going from single based, now you are transforming your outlook to married or in a committed relationship, and that can change a great many things inside and out. So it's all about that. But it could also be that you may have a few deep-seated issues that are coming up. There could be fears surfacing at this time which need to be talked about and dealt with. It could also be you that is expressing this love at this time to another. So don't be fearful, all right? Don't allow fear to overtake you. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. And anything that is concerning you or you need to talk through, talk it out. You know, find somebody to talk to, or talk to your person, discuss it, work through these things, workshop them, be clear and honest, and present yourself and present your situation, and don't be afraid, you know. There could be a few power struggles with this as well, but you know, as I said, don't be strong, don't be afraid. You know, deal with this transition or this transformation, and allow the energy to move you forward into a new way of life or a new situation. We have got here abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So as I said, with the strong Venus energy, this could, and the 8th house, it could be a monetary windfall that is coming to you at this time. So be sure that you allocate your funds correctly, use it wisely. With Venus, sometimes there can be a lot of splurging going on. So, you know, just take it as you need to. But this is a cornucopia of abundance coming to you now. So now, obviously, prosperity, wealth, or just a financial windfall or financial help of some sort, or an abundance of some sort. But it can be lots of other things. This abundant energy could also be in the form of friendships or support from people who are supportive of your ideas or what it is that you're trying to do. This could be a business support that you're receiving, financial support, and the 11th house can be people that you are connected to who are like family, but they're very supportive of what it is that you're doing or your ideas. Okay. So that can come in as an abundance. It could also be relief or rescue from a situation, or it could just be support coming from you, which you didn't coming for you, which you didn't expect. And this can be love. This can be love. Love is in abundance. So however it's coming to you, whatever the form is, she's saying that it's coming in for you, be open to receiving. So let go of ego and negativity. And this can come up with the Pluto energy and the 8th house. So this is deep-seated fears or ego issues. So this can be like inhibitions and blocks which have prevented you from opening up fully before, or you've been hurt in the past and now you've put up boundaries which you now need to have a look at again. All of these things, be open to receiving, be in your feminine energy. We are all feminine and masculine. We have both. And the feminine energy is receiving. If you receive financial abundance or a message of love or whatever it is, be grateful and say thank you, and then leave it at that. You know, you don't have to expound on it and feel guilty or shame, any guilt or shame or any kind of ego-based situation, which sometimes Sekhmet talks about. Let go of all of that. Ego, shame, fear of receiving, fear of not being good enough, all of these things. Let go of all of that. Be open to receiving. So we've got here 7 of autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So that would certainly be to do with the 8th house as well. And I'm just saying that, you know, things are unfolding here for you. Your miracle is on your way to you. Just, you know, be careful with your energy. A prudent investment of your time or money. That's what it's about. And think things through and just proceed one step at a time and be practical. And then lastly, we've got here Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. So this could be, this Prince of Autumn could be coming in for you now. So this could be represented by a person, not necessarily male or female, but somebody who's got these qualities about them. They could be coming in now to give you this message of love, or as a partnership, whether it's a relationship, a love relationship, or a business partnership. So dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. So this could be this person. Also, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So all of these qualities this person may be exhibiting, or you may need to bring them in and exercise this in whatever is occurring for you at this time. Okay, Aquarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.